I Wi-Fi witched myself. Hopefully that puts me back online. One would hope. Okay. So, as it turns out, I can actually orbital laser strike him. 3.5.5. Yeah, well. I do love that he just now lives, because I loaded a quick save, in a perpetual
You sure about that?
death glow.
Didn't expect. Keep pushing, and you'll regret it.
He can sense I killed him in another timeline. I didn't just kill him, I turbo killed him in another timeline. Oh! Hey!
You're the reason they put me here. You just wait until they let me out. I'll beat you so hard your own mother won't recognize you. Come a little closer, so I can spit in your face.
That was necessary. You were drinking on duty, a drunk keeper guarding the gate. You did this to yourself.
Nobody asks your opinion. I drink because I want to. I drink because guarding that empty gate is the most boring shit in the world. What's it to you, anyway, huh? Maybe I was drunk, but the gate was guarded. It's not your damn pin, I wouldn't even let you in. But all is not lost. We can still be friends. Listen, just pour something delicious down my throat, huh? And I'll forget this insult. I'm not guarding the gate right this second, am I? There's nothing wrong with having a little sip, right? Come on, don't be like that. Just a drop. That's all I ask.
No. Forget the booze, preferably forever. You've already drunk enough for a lifetime.
That's for me to decide. If you don't even want to help me with such a tiny thing, then get out of my sight. Mere throat parched to the bone, you grateful bastard.
It might be prudent for you to learn, Orden, that I can Zeus orbital strike people. I wonder if that got rid of the orbital strike up at the top. Or if there really just is forever an orbital strike back here. Nope, you just live in perpetual fear of what my magic could do to you. As you should. Okay, well, he's no longer in a cage. That's good. My Morris?
Need help settling in, dear? This isn't the best day to start a new life in this place, but we don't always get to choose, do we? What a nasty business with that boy. I'm almost glad my Morris isn't here for this. He's such a bleeding heart.
Who's Morris?
You see, I wanted. That's what Avalon. Little Grove was raided by bandits. Their leader, that way, Kate made sure nobody would ever help them, and that they'd have no choice. My Morris used to be a skilled tanner. Yes, I asked him to. He wanted to run with me, but he was still feverish after the branding. Now, I don't have many kind words for Kate, but she doesn't like her efforts to go to waste. As long as he stayed, she'd make sure he was healed. I hated leaving him there, and I hate to think of what she's making him do. From what I've heard, they decided to stay in Little Grove for a while, drinking my cider to the last drop, no doubt. Not like they have to worry about the authorities. The only ones we saw were the Camelot tax collectors that came by once a year. Other than that, not a uniform in sight.
I'll keep an eye
Mother
out.
Bless you, my dear. That's all I could ask for. Be careful out there.
Each day feels heavier.
Oh, it's you. Did you hear? The keeper was cured. Cole wasn't so lucky. He's fallen into a strange state. A while ago, one of Fergus's men came by and told us, "You're bloody lucky Mahon got better." And that's the only reason we're still allowed to stay in the village.
Tell me about the strange
He
state
just
he's in.
sits there, staring. He doesn't notice anyone. It's almost as if all the life inside him is frozen. Even the part of him that was full of aggression.
I found the source of what made him this way, but I must have been too
I
late.
had a feeling something might change with your involvement. I knew you'd find something. I wish I could tell you more. I wish I could thank you. But right now, I just don't have the strength. You tried, and that means a lot. It's hard, and I don't think I can properly show my gratitude. I'm sorry. Most of them wanted Cole dead, but Fergus forbade anyone from interfering. Since Mahon is getting better, he decided that Cole's fate is in our hands. But if anyone else raises a hand against him, they'd be sentenced, as if for murder. That cooled the tempers of the keepers and lessened the open hostility from the villagers. Besides, you've seen him. He hasn't moved much in the past few hours.
What are you planning to do?
I can't abandon him. Even if he's not exactly the Cole I knew, he still looks like him. I won't ask you to end his agony. How could I? I'll take care of him for as long as he lives. And then, I don't know. I'll probably leave this godforsaken place.
I could end his suffering.
Yes. Perhaps that's what should be done. Just do it quickly, at night. I don't want anyone to see. And I thank you.
Wish I'd stayed asleep.
Okay, let me find somewhere to rest for the night. Okay.
Does that mean it's over?
Yep, quick and painless.
It's strange. In a moment like this, I should feel something. But I don't. There's nothing. Just emptiness. The night is so quiet. It's a good thing Cole left this world in peace. That's something he'd been missing lately. I won't keep you any longer. I'll start packing and leave before dawn. I'll head towards Kuanacht and then we'll see. I thank you for trying and for freeing me from this place. Take care.
You're welcome. Although I'm not entirely sure that's the right phrase. When I did just kill your husband... What is age of excuse? Paranoid Knight convinced he's cursed. Looks like it's along the coast, right? Yeah. So down and along the coast it is. And I don't need to be afraid of anything. I have zappy hands. Famous last words. I went down further than I meant to, didn't I? No, I didn't. Didn't go far. Didn't go down far enough, apparently. Whee! And yes, you were right, Bio. This is exactly why you don't sleep at random altars unless you've lit a campfire, thrown spider webs in it, and also happen to be connected to literally King Arthur. Oh, am I about to ask the druid about, like... I am about to ask the druid about how to break a curse. Dressed. Fine. I met a knight who's convinced he's been cursed.
Oh, how terrible. And he's stuck somewhere, afraid to leave his safe spots, I presume? Poor soul. As far as abysmal living conditions go, I'm starting to think my cave might not be so bad. At least I can leave whenever I please. Not that I would ever want to. Yes. I heard. I just didn't find it immediately relatable. Anyway, the curse. And how does it manifest?
He said it just keeps trying to kill him.
If it hasn't succeeded yet, it's either a lousy curse or... Tell me, how does he act? Does he seem incapable of focusing? Prone to outbursts? Muttering to himself? Stubborn as a mule?
You know a suspicious amount about this.
No, it isn't a curse at all. It's an ailment of the mind that forces the afflicted to seek meaning where there is none, and then base their life decisions on what they
So
find.
he's delusional.
In extreme cases, such a person can, for example, starve themselves to death, or kill anyone who looks at them the wrong way. It's not a pleasant condition, but it's treatable.
What can I do?
You need to take a Grindelow's tooth, powder it, mix it with sage, and pour the disgusting result into some alcohol. Give it to him and say, I don't know, something along the lines of, with the power of nature, I have released you from the power of the evil eye. Nature closes the eyelid of the eye to reverse the flow of negative energy from... something like that, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't really matter. Just throw in the name of the poor sod at the end and you should be magically cured. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Since the curse isn't real, the ritual to break it also isn't real. It's all purely symbolic. But it works better if the one who performs it believes in the power of the spell. If you do it poorly, the knight might sense your insincerity and his reaction could be unpredictable.
Understood. Placebo effect to the crazy guy. Okay, I can only do alchemy at my fires, apparently. I really don't have any Grindelow teeth. Fine. Okay. Let's also identify all the everything I have. Nothing particularly valuable from any of those items. Not overly surprising. Also, though unrelated, I've heard there's some sort of cave up this way I kind of want to go check out. Yeet. That's just fun. So what I've heard about where we're going, I discovered after I was looking up a, beginner's guide on mages for the game, just to make sure I was making, not necessarily optimal choices, but, correctish choices in-game. and came to the delightful realization that, one, I am, but I saw, like, the cutest little creature following a person around, and I was like, oh my gosh, whatever that thing is, I have to have it. Because it's so stinking cute. And so, while I was looking it up, I discovered that there's a little place I missed that basically gives you a Pokemon egg that you have to run around and literally, like, move 5,000 steps with this thing in your inventory. And then it gives you a little cute little pet thing that follows you around. So we're off to try and go get a pet. A purely cosmetic pet. Zap. Okay. So that's the Lake of Blood. Which I think means where I need to go is that tree. I think I may have already managed to screw up getting to. Because I definitely need to do it from higher up. Game. No, I'm not trying to level my agility. I'm trying to go up. Fine, I'll go down to go up. It's fine. Need to get up there. So how do I do that? Hello?
Still hanging around? I swore you had better things to do.
Okay, thanks, Horst. Oh, there's somebody up here? The guy didn't mention that. Hello? Caradoc!
Well, it seems that my attempt to get rid of our king failed. You could have told me. And yet, you decided
No,
to
you
lie.
didn't ask. So you'd attack me again.
This again? We've covered this already. I'm out of apologies. Look, I don't blame you. Our king always was a master at manipulation, and he did heal you of the Red Death.
So how'd you figure out Arthur's with
You don't
me?
remember. I didn't have to figure anything out. He saved you when the monster attacked us at sea. Arthur, can you hear me, you parasite? I am coming for you.
He doesn't remember you, you know.
Oh, I will make him remember.
So what are you doing here?
Same thing I always do. Cleaning up the mess our king's actions and decisions left behind in this world. There was a beast down there that needed to be put down. Hideous thing. I have my ways. I don't think I have to answer if you didn't grant me the courtesy of telling me the truth.
So what? You're on your way to steal Excalibur
No,
now?
That's your job. You can decide to help me, you can decide to help him. At this point, it doesn't even matter, since we're both after the same thing. I'm sure he wants to regain his power, and I want to destroy every single piece of his soul. Either way, you'll be helping us both. Now, it was nice talking to you, but I can't stay here all day. I'll be keeping a close watch over your journey.
That's it.
No, I don't have an issue with you. And now that I saw the extent of his power, even in his weakened state, I realize it would be pointless to try to free you of him. I'll need something stronger than the blade I carry with me. No, you know what to do. You will be doing it, and I have other matters to take care of. But if you want my help, all right? Once again, I can prove I'm not your enemy. You can ask me one question, and I'll answer truthfully. Or I can give you an artifact I found in this cave. It should help you with your continued survival.
I don't actually think he's going to be honest about shit, so I'll take the
Smart
artifact.
choice, although not the one I was expecting. Here, I hope you'll find it useful.
Farewell then.
We'll meet again.
Kaelin the Wolf Rider. Kaelin had the soul of a true warrior, a fierce instinct to protect others, a willingness to stand on the front line, and a love of simple, direct solutions. Oh, cool. Cave. Jesus, Caradoc. You savaged. Listen to. Oh, dear God, what is that? I mean, aside from something Arthur clearly wants to talk to me about, because I have a new whisper, but. Questing beast egg. Inventory. Bag. Questing beast egg. Once carried for a long time, it can be hatched by resting near a bonfire. Steps to hatch, 5,000. Okay. I'm just gonna run everywhere. Oh, good question. I'm not sure. Ooh, I like the look of this core. Summon burning rain of fire when you've dealt significant fire damage. That could be fun. With a weapon relic that increases damage by 20% if the enemy's burning. I'm seeing some synergy here. He gave you a Hellfire Grenade. Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to look at my... Oh! This egg's considered a key item. And a quest. And it weighs 20 pounds. Okay. I think he gave me some of these. Because I used to only have one. Yay, I have more health now. Also, let's talk to Arthur. Let's see what he has to say. Besides, I have a level up anyway, I think. Cannot be placed in this area. Fine. I completed the quest for the weird deer by not doing it? Question mark? Okay. Alright, Arthur. That creature Caradoc slew, it didn't look natural. What was it?
That one, I remember. It was a weird beast, born from the nightmare of Pelennor, one of my knights. His family spoke of a legend of the questing beast, a relentless monster that hunted his ancestors without end. He made it his life's mission to slay it, and yet, no such creature existed in the homelands. But when we came here, it appeared before him. Poor Pelennor died the moment he saw it, overcome by terror. It was Palamedes who struck it down. This weird beast looked the same. I can only assume it is a spawn of Pellennor's demise.
Yeah, dying from instant cardiac arrest after seeing that thing's understandable. I agree. Then we're going to do the spell power increases. And I think probably the upgrade to charged cantrip and infused incantation. Also, I do like knowing I can strip people of their stamina. That's also good. And I probably should finish off impactful spell casting. I think I'm just going to completely skip the summoning tree, even though my understanding is there's some really powerful stuff in it. In favor of picking up extra passive mana regen, soul siphoning, like more passive stuff from this tree, and then Actually, I'm probably going to dip into... maybe... exploitation of afflictions.